Survival is all that matters.
Taking position. Need to act fast.
Never a dull moment.
Interest. Got to keep fighting. Got to move.
Incoming. Blood comes easy these days.
Have to keep going.
covered.
What now?
On the move.
All right, Karlak, it's go time. Soldier. Moving.
Come on, can't stay idle. One day I'll catch a break. They're dying for me, all of them. Dodge! Try me. Time to push my luck again.
Lost something.
A spasm grips your chest. Your strength falters. An emptiness grows within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
You've broken your oath, Paladin. At the close of day, I will be waiting for you. We have much to discuss.
Feeling fresh?
May the darkness protect you. A long way to go still.
Best get going.
get Myrna out of there.
I wonder what the next move is.
All is ash and meat.
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Nay, does not fail. So you care for the weak, true soul? Was it your hand that slayed Nir's servants? Or is there a sane explanation? Tensions were high. I am hardly surprised. The novices were lost without me to guide them. As for these vermin, they've outlived their usefulness. You've a chance yet to prove your faith. Kill the slaves, and let Nir see them suffer. Yes, it will be so. Gnomes, you are slaves no longer. The Absolute may have use for you yet. As for you, our charge is clear. There is more we must do. This was meant to be a simple operation. I arrive, those pack animals clear the debris, and I walk into the temple. Instead, I've been beset by incompetence, treachery, and now this? The Absolute's business remains unfinished. Important business. My orders come from General Thorm himself. I need you to deliver a message to him. Tell the General that I did what I could, but that the route through Grimforge is impassable. The General resides at Moonrise Towers, but you cannot simply travel there.
The land surrounding the towers is blighted by a deadly curse. I had a moon lantern to keep the curse at bay. Alas, the rocks did it in. There is another way, though. We have allies on the surface. Seek them out, and play this lyre to call on their guide. Whatever you do, do not attempt the journey to Moonrise without his protection. I promise you it will not end well. Do not tarry. I can still reach the temple and fulfill the general's orders. His advisor, Balthazar, also sought away. I'll pick up his trail, and I am generous to those who aid him. When I return to Moonrise, I will be triumphant, and you will share in my victory.
God. When
John!
Your violent behavior is proving unpopular. Tread carefully, or things may get out of hand. You're free to go. Violent behavior is proving unpopular.
This is gonna feel good.
Parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Nina and Ricky, did they suffer?
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. Praise Iron.
Baldur! I was so worried. Did Nir hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gyatt Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Well, that didn't much look like begging, but no complaints from me. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Wulbren. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
You'll call me mad, but fine. Wulbren's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gairdel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walbran couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here, with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. Not long enough. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walbran behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walbran might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walbran together.
Covered in dust and... Wait. Is that a bruise there?
It's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
Not for communal.
What's in here?
I wonder if that's one of those moon lanterns.
A thick layer of...
Damn. Too broken to help us through the shadows.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death. You see no burner or wick. It was not...
Better now that I'm with you. God. When near.
That should work.
Can you hear me? Baldur!
Making me sweat.
Finally.
fussy. It's
Not
nothing,
right.
I swear.
I'm
So
your
sorry.
husband. It's my job. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Done. Done.
Can you hear me?
Time to strike. Taking position.
Can't afford to let up. Down with you.
I will ascend.
Heretic! Strike me and suffer.
No.
Fussy, it's nothing, I swear.
No. I'm your husband. It's my job.
Done. Done. Done.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Never a dull moment. Done.
Baldur, can you hear me?
So you care for the weak, true soul. Traitor, you have breathed your...
In position.
Let's finish this.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Baldur, can you hear me?
Finally. So you care for the weak, true soul. Was it your hand that slayed Nir's servant? You've a chance yet to prove your faith. Kill the slaves. Let Nir see them suffer. Yes, it will be so. Gnomes, you are slaves no longer. The Absolute may have use for you yet. As for you, our charge is clear. There is more we must do. This was meant to be a simple operation. I arrive, those... Instead, I've been beset by I need you to deliver a message to him. The favorite. Nothing is done in these lands without his knowledge. When the General entrusted me with this mission, he warned there may be some damage caused by a monster let loose in the temple. He never mentioned this. The General resides... Whatever you do, do not attempt the journey. Do not... I'll pick up... I am General...
What's the story?
Violent behavior is
Wait, is that a bruise there?
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
What are you thinking about?
When near.
The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
Did they suffer?
It was over in a...
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems, though no light flickers within.
The moon lantern. Not as theatrical as I expected.
A thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the lantern.
Broken. This might make passing the cursed lands complicated.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death. You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
You. I'd better think about it.
You don't need...
You must have questions.
Murder! They have killed her! She's really gone. Shell fuck. Death is too good for him. Not right.
I'm your husband.
I'm so sorry.
Baldur! I was so worried.
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gyatt Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walbran gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walbran. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbran. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
You'll call me mad, but fine. Walbran's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gyatt Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walbran couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. I wouldn't trust them with a bloody butter knife. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walbran behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walbran might have kept you around. He'd admire your... My people will find some... If you find...
Heldron, are you all right? Freedom.
We'll be safe across the Ebon.
Well, you did it. Nothing good happens in the Underdark. You should know as well as I. As you know, some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Walbran among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. They're not even going after him. I wish I were surprised. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. I don't have time for this. The Iron Hand gnomes might already have their hands on rune powder. What? That is... What do you know about rune powder? Actually, don't answer that. The littler said about it, the better. No one should touch that stuff. Not Walbran, and especially not those Iron Hand jackals. Rest at a drow camp. I'd be safer among mind flayers. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Walbran if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
right.
You're covered in dust and... Wait. Is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing. It's nothing. I'm your husband. It's my job. Sorry.
What's cooking?
Still in control. Just...
It's not right. Not right. So sorry.
Baldur, are you all right?
Better now.
God,
Venir away.
when near...
Drown out. He did this to you.
Let's march!
It's not right. Not right. I'm so sorry.
Nina and Ricky, did they... suffer?
It was over in
Looking ahead.
And you... can't bear to think about it.
don't need to. We're together. Turner. The God.
Covered in dust and... Wait. Is that a bruise there?
No fussing. It's nothing. No.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Damn drought.
Baldur,
He
are
did
you all
this
right?
to you. Monk. Better now.
God. When near... when near...
Shh. Put it out of your mind. I'm here. Damn drought. He did this to you.
Nina and Ricky, did they... suffer?
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. Praise Ireland.
Could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're together. That's what matters. Please. No. Murder. Can't be. It's not right.
Not everyone's.
Wait. Is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing. It's nothing.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking. And I've been doing just that. It's about Wulbrin. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this. A preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer. I'm not sure I should trust Wulbren's fate to, well, me. Nor I. Which means quick action is necessary. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again, but I can't risk recapture. I'd be no help to Wulbren at all. Would you look for him? That's very decent of you. Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. I know you've learned about the gnome's pursuit of rune powder, but do you know what it truly is? Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession. To Baldur's Gate, I expect. I don't know what they plan to do with it, but something of that power turned loose in the city. It could be carnage. Wulbren must know their plans, and we must find him. I haven't been there myself. The area around it is, well, cursed. Terrifyingly so. I did hear something interesting, though. There are shades that plague the path to the towers. Shades that fear not steel, but light. Dwergar, who mentioned it, sounded truly traumatized. It was almost amusing. I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you. Like what? Alchemist? Tinkerer? Adventurer? Curmudgeon? I wear many hats. Most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing. I suppose I'd be very, very sad. Then, after a while, I'd find whoever killed him and put a smoke powder bomb in their trousers. Marcus Root is my name. Baldur's Gate is my home. Back in the city, I offered my expertise to the highest bidder. I was quite popular, too. I'm not picky about my customers.
Oh, hi.
I have been waiting for you. I felt the moment of your liberation. The shedding of your bond. You called to me. I am here to show you the way. A journey with no end, trodden only by the desperate and the damned. It is a path I have walked since the moment I fell. Now, you will walk it too, Oathbreaker. You swore to protect life itself. To serve the natural order. To protect those who value life. And vanquish those who would destroy it. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath? A lapse in judgment. To know the reason for your fall is, perhaps, to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening. I served a noble lord. I fought for him without question or restraint. Where his light shone, my sword followed. In his name, I raised villages, put thousands to the sword. I believed our greater purpose required such brutality, such sacrifice. But his light was so radiant, it blinded me to all else. I could not see the darkness and corruption of the path he led me down. When I finally saw the truth, he would not be reasoned with. So I ended him. For this, I was called Oathbreaker. It was merely a choice, as I have made countless others since. What's past is past. We are here to discuss your future. Darkness will obey your summons. The dead will march to your rhythm. Even now, these shadows gather around you. They sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted. It is possible, but such a promise must not be made lightly. Wealth must be sacrificed, and your soul repledged. It is wise to first consider what is gained, and what is lost in the bargain. Should you wish to do so, speak with me again. I wielded the powers of darkness, yet held a candle for those who needed the light. My actions followed no teaching, apart from my own justification. Good or ill, I made my choices. Eventually, I heard the call of others who had strayed. I showed them the way, as I show you now. Do not resist. Surrender, and be remade. Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill. Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours alone. Oathbreaker, what do you need of me? Returning to your oath means relinquishing the darkness within you. Its evil must be banished. Your oath-sworn powers will return. You will be bound again by the decrees you promised to uphold. I said, when I finally saw it was me. What's past is past. Speak, Oathbreaker.
No one stopped me yet.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I've got a long road ahead. Hey, good looking.